Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Boston Marathon sweep for Kenya, but not favorite Kipchoge. Defending champion Evans Chebet of Kenya won the Boston Marathon again on Monday, surging to the front at Heartbreak Hill to spoil the much-anticipated debut of world record holder Eliud Kipchoge and win in 2 hours, 5 minutes, 54 seconds. Defending Boston Marathon champion Evans Chebet wasn't focused on beating Eliud Kipchoge, the world record holder considered the greatest marathoner of all time. Conquering the course was the goal. Chebet won the world's oldest and most prestigious marathon on Monday for the second year in a row, leaving Kipchoge behind at Heartbreak Hill to spoil the two-time Olympic gold medalist's much-anticipated debut and win in 2 hours, 5 minutes, 54 seconds. Gabriel Gi of Tanzania won a foot race for second, finishing 10 seconds behind the winner and 2 seconds ahead of Kenyan Benson Kipruto. Kipchoge finished 6th, just his third major marathon loss to go with 12 victories. When we race, we don't race against an individual, said Kipruto, the 2021 winner and Chebet's training partner. When we woke up this morning, we were going for a race, not for an individual. And that's what happened. Hellen Obiri, a two-time Olympic silver medalist in the 5,000 meters, won the women's race in 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 38 seconds to complete the Kenyan sweep. Amane Birizo of Ethiopia was second, 12 seconds back, followed 7 seconds later by Israeli Lana Salpeter. I tried to be patient and wait for the right time to happen, said Obiri, who finished 6th last fall in New York in her marathon debut. Today was my time. It was the third straight Kenyan sweep. Obiri is the 15th Kenyan to win the distaff division since 1966. Chebet is the 25th Kenyan men's champion and 4th in a row. He is the first man to defend his Boston title since Robert Kipchoge Cheruiyot won 3 in a row from 2006 to 2008. Chebet's time was the 6th fastest in course history. Kipchoge finished in 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 23 seconds, the slowest marathon of his career. In a marathon anything can happen, Obiri said of the men's race. It was a strong field, and everybody was there to race. Chebet was in a lead pack that dropped Kipchoge around mile 20. Shortly after he missed his bottle at a water station. Gi, Kipruto and Chebet pulled away with about 3 miles left, and Chebet made his move in the final mile. Most of them blew up. Even Eliud Kipchoge blew up, said Scott Fauble, who finished 7th and was the top American. I almost caught him. Kipchoge had been hoping to add a Boston Marathon victory to his unprecedented running resume. The 38-year-old has won 4 of the 6 major marathons. Boston is the only one he has competed in and failed to win. He has never run New York. He also broke 2 hours in an exhibition in a Vienna park, fighting a trace of a headwind and rain that dampened the roads. Kipchoge ran in the lead pack from the start in Hopkinton until the series of climbs collectively known as Heartbreak Hill. But to the surprise of the fans lined up along Boylston Street for the final kick, he wasn't among the 3 leaders. Marcel Hug of Switzerland won the men's wheelchair race in a course record time, his 6th victory here. American Susanna Scaroni won her first Boston title despite having to stop early to tighten a wheel that began to wobble on the bumpy pavement. It's better to pull over losing that time tightening it, she said. The speed you lose when your wheel is loose is much greater than the time you would lose by not tightening it. I was disappointed. I just tried to get back to the pace as quickly as I could. Ki Ravichandran finished in 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 57 seconds to win the new non-binary category, which included 27 entrants. Runner-up Cal Kalamia, who wore a transgender patch on their singlet, said they heard spectators cheering for them all along the course. To be able to do it in this way, in this category, makes it so much more special, said Kalamia, who was running their 6th marathon and first Boston. Knowing how much work has gone into getting this category, in a way, that was already a win. Also running were former Boston Bruins captains Dano Chera, who finished in 3 hours, 38 minutes, and 23 seconds, and celebrity chef Daniel Hom, with a time of 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 53 seconds. Chera, who wore number 33 for the Bruins, had bib number 3333. Olympic tennis gold medalist Monica Racket, who was known as Monica Puig when she won the Rio Games, had bib number 2016. Heisman Trophy winner Doug Flutie, who wore number 22 at Boston College, and number 2 for much of his NFL career, had bib number 222. No one was assigned bib number 2013 in remembrance of the 2013 finish line bombings that killed 3 people and wounded hundreds more. The race included 264 members of the One Fund community, those injured by the attack, their friends and family and charities associated with them. The city marked the anniversary in a ceremony on Saturday. A robotic dog named Stompy belonging to the Department of Homeland Security patrolled the start line before the race began, trailed by photographers capturing the peculiar sight. Officials said there were no known threats. At 6 a.m., race director Dave McGilvery sent out a group of about 20 from the Massachusetts National Guard that hikes the course on the state holiday of Patriots' Day commemorating the start of the Revolutionary War. Captain Conver Singh, 33, of Malden, Massachusetts, said the race reminds him of Boston's resilience. 10 years ago, the city came to a halt. It's an incredibly strong comeback. As a group together, he said, I tell people, never bet against Bostonians. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.